shut up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, everybody. Do the hump de hump. It's hump day, guys. Halfway through. God willing, we'll make it to Friday. How is everybody this morning? Let's see who's come to hang out with us. And it's Mariah. Good morning, Mariah. How are you? So good to see you. I'm glad you could make it. Welcome into the Brew Crew. Sage, hello, Sage. Getting ready for those morning checks. Get that foolishness out of the way. Oh, how dare they make you work. Hello, Sir Pomp. Hello, hello. Good morning, Roger. I know you poor guys are all still melting over there, aren't you? Oh, my goodness. Hey, we're going to be right behind you. Towards the end of the week, it's going to be creeping up into the high 80s and beyond. So, not looking forward to that. I'm going to suck up the nice cool weather while I can. Good morning, Janice. How are you? Janice. The stream title is giving me the giggles. Are you sure calling it Live Hump will attract the right audience? Oh, who knows? We never know who's going to show up. That's called laziness, Roger, because I did it last night and I was so tired. I'm like, you know what? That's it. Just live hump. Let's put it out there. Why not, right? Let's put the chat on the screen. Kapow. There it is. So how's everybody today? Miss Pinky. Hello, Pinky. How are you? Beach in 90 here. Yeah. Oh, God, 90. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. That really needed the space between H and P. Oh, okay. As I'm saying, yeah, that was just laziness on my part. Wasn't feeling too hot yesterday. I think, oh God, I gotta do the thumbnail. So I'll throw it out there. It'll work. So we'll see what happens. Hello, Alexis. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's I'm not saying it to rub it in, guys, but it's nice and cool here this morning. So hopefully I'll get something accomplished today. I've got some stuff to do out in the yard as usual, but we're still trying to get the stupid pool up. So I'm hoping to get that going today. Alessio. Good morning, Alessio. Oh, hot there too, huh? Oh, iced coffee for you. Yum. Actually, it's been a while since I've had an iced coffee. I've got regular coffee here this morning. Laura, when you call like that, I wave at you every time and smile. Oh, I'm glad I could bring a smile to your face. That's the whole point. That's why I'm here. You guys bring a smile to my face. Was a little down in the dumps a little bit first thing this morning. I says, well, I'll do the show and we'll all be smiling and having a good time. Literally mocha coffee with ice. Oh, hey, whatever works for you, right? Actually, my plan yesterday, which didn't turn out because I was feeling kind of crappy, I was going to try and make a new recipe, Italian bread, Alessio. I didn't do it though. Maybe I'll squeeze it in sometime today. It looks so good. I says, oh, I got to try that. It's hard to find a good Italian bread recipe. And of course, all the places around here that make it won't give out the recipes because they're stingy. So it's a hit or miss. Hello, Big Stu. Good morning. How are you? I was told soon that you will be interviewed by a gorgeous lady. And I replied, I didn't receive any invitation from Laura. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. A vanilla protein shake. Oh, good for you. I just couldn't get into those. My husband used to drink protein shakes, and every time I tried it was like, ugh, just not for me. I'm at home melting and getting antsy. Yeah, just, oh my God, you guys, hopefully you got some kind of relief coming soon. Italian bread, well, there's so many kinds. I could send you some. Oh, yes, please. Like I said, I've tried some before and I'm like, nah, this ain't it. And then there's a woman that I watch. They do shorts. You guys have probably seen her. And it goes by Nonna Pia. If you've ever seen any of her, she's just an adorable little lady. And it's such a simple recipe, but it looks so good. So I looked it up on her site and found the recipe, and I'm going to give it a go. As long as it's just not inland revenue or would say immigration. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's going to be a fun interview. I'm looking forward to it. I don't get interviewed by many people. I'm the one that does the interviewing, so I'm down for it. Yeah, Grandma Pia. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever seen her. She's so adorable. She's like 88 years old, something like that, and she still does everything by hand. And her grandson does the filming, and she makes everything. And it was just like I seen the bread. Just it just looks so good. Yes, I did, Sage. Lovely. Thank you for sending it. Actually, and I even added some personal stories to what you sent me. So I think people are going to enjoy reading what you sent out, and then what I added extra stories after it of people's experiences with that. So that's going to be great. You inspired me to find some stories. So actually, the Nonna Pia there, that's how I found out what steak pizzaiola was. Because for years I'm thinking, what the hell is this stuff? And she happened to make it one time, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, now now I know what it is. Because I always learn it from Everybody Loves Raymond, and she always said that one of the favorites that was theirs was the steak pizzaiola, and I'm thinking, what the hell is steak pizzaiola? And so I finally found out what that was. Holly, hello, hello. How are you? Mamma mia, it's Nonna Pia. Yeah, yeah, Nonna Pia. Oh no, the coffee hag is attacked. Poor Janice. Duck and cover, duck and cover. How is Holly this morning? Mamma mia, it's a Nonna Pia. Yeah, it's us. La feta alla pizzaiola. That's good stuff. Oh, yeah, it looked like it. That's what I'm saying. For a year, I'm thinking, what is this stuff? So yeah, I finally found out. Good old Grandma Pia, she made it. I'm thinking, oh, okay, oh, now I know what it is. So now if I want to make it, I know what it is. I'll dig out a recipe or two today for you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yes, because I love a good Italian bread. And like I said, when you say something, gee, of course they're not going to share their recipes. I'm thinking, oh, It's hard. It's hard. When my husband and I first got married, we lived upstairs from an Italian deli. Tell you that, don't ever do that, guys. You'll die. You wake up to the smell of fresh Italian bread every morning, and it used to kill me. And of course, I ended up going down and getting some. Hey, girly, girly, how are you? Good morning. Everybody's melting. Oh my goodness. Melting, melting. Yeah, let's see what it is here. It is, well, now it's 65, but when I first got up, it was like 50. So I was like, yes. And it's only supposed to get to 77 today. So I'll take it. Like I said, I got to get my butt moving on the stuff in the yard that's, a lot of physical labor because I'm not doing that stuff when it's like 80, 90 degrees out. So hopefully, but yeah, send those recipes. I'm always up for trying out something new. And like this recipe, I think it has like, let's see, one, two, probably about 4 or 5 ingredients. It's one, two, three. It's mixed up, done. Let it rise, shape it up, pop it in the oven. And seeing that it's cool, it's cool. I could turn the oven on without, passing out. $58 here at 6 a.m. Yeah, see, everybody's on the rise, but that's not bad. That's nice. 58. Take it, enjoy it. Because I hear July is going to be wicked, wicked, wicked. And I think that's what the UK is getting now is just that horror. And it sucks because you guys don't have AC over there. Yikes. Oh, you're going to share that recipe? Everybody share the recipes. Italian bread sounds tempting. I shouldn't have bread too. I'm not a big fan of bread. I really am not. Italian bread, though, yes. Italian and Syrian bread. Those are mine. Italian bread is very generic. Yeah, but it's when I got that good crust on it, oh man, I'm telling you. It's gotta have that crust. It's great. And that's the one thing I'll have. When we make pasta or whatever, and you gotta dip, or you like to make a meatball sandwich. You gotta have the Italian bread. There's just certain things that you have to have the Italian bread with. My husband could eat a whole loaf, skinny bastard. But me, that one piece I've got to have. Oh, I like ciabatta. Yeah, but otherwise, I don't care about it. You got to have bread if you want a sandwich, I guess. So I've tried that thing where you say, "Oh, just use lettuce, wrap it in lettuce." That's okay, but it's still not. It's really not a sandwich. Or you want to have, a sub? It's got to be on Italian bread. So but actually, I do like it. I rather have a sandwich done on a ciabatta. Could you please send me a picture of the Italian bread? Oh, yeah, I'd have to find it. I'd have to let me see if actually I think I could send you because I saved the recipe. I've got it on my phone, and I think they have a photograph. It's very simple. Of course, they've cut it down. Yeah, I'll send you the link because it shows her how to do it. She makes enough where she does 3 or 4 loaves at a time, and they've cut it down for a single loaf. So that was awesome. So let me see if I can send it to you. I'll share it in. I'll send it to you in a chat. There it is. I just sent it to you, Alessio. Tell me what you think. She's just the cutest thing. She really is. She's a cutie. And her grandson teases her the whole time. And and the way she says yeast is hilarious. What I thought was funniest seeing from California, we have like those long sandwiches. We call them sandwiches or hero sandwiches. Yeah, I guess. And then Connecticut, they call them grinders. Everybody has a different name for them. Um, Heroes, grinders, subs. We call them subs. Um, it's everybody actually in different parts of the city too. That they each go by a different. I guess it depends on who runs the business. Good morning, Ian. Good morning. Okay, you got it good. Okay, she is totally Italian from the south. Yeah, she is. She's adorable. You've got to watch. You got to watch her. It's lovely. One time one reel they had where somebody brought her a wheel of Parmigiano cheese, and it was just like you gave her a brick of gold. Oh, it's just so. She was loving it. That's the kind of stuff that I watch. And the baguettes, yes. Watching it now, she's adorable. Yes, she. I told you she's adorable. And he always breaks her chops about washing her hands, or using her hands. And I wash my hands. She goes. I haven't known a grandmother yet that hasn't used their hands for mixing things. My grandmothers did it. I do it. Excuse me. So yeah, she's adorable. You got to see the one where she makes sauce. It's a whole family affair and they do it out in the yard. Oh my God, I've never seen so much sauce made in my life. It was incredible. Like 300 jars of sauce she ends up with. I approve her channel. They're good, good. Yeah, she's something else. Anybody ever get a chance to watch her, you got to watch her. I will leave a comment. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, she's great. And hey, Tardis, good morning, good morning. It's just simple and it's done with love, and that's the stuff that I really, really enjoy. She's up there at they did one where it was her birthday, and she did all the cooking. Oh my God, the food, it was amazing. And that's the way you want it. Grandma loves to do stuff for her family. Her family is what's important. And everybody is lucky if they have a grandma that's like that. That's my grandmother was that way too. Maybe that's why I enjoy her so much. She reminds me of my grandmother. For an entire year, she's using it. She uses it all the time, and everybody gets some. And like I'm saying, it's huge, huge pots of tomatoes that they cook down, and it's just a process, and it's just wonderful. That's Italian cuisine in a nutshell. Good ingredients and simplicity. Yeah, that's just the best. These people kill me when they do we do this and we do that, and it's all this fancy putting on airs. Okay, some people enjoy that. I just like basic good food that's not complicated. Not that I can't do it, but why? When you could just do something simple that everybody is going to love. Lori, could you post her link in the Discord recipes? I sure could later on. Hi, Pam. How are you? Yeah, you guys got to check her out. She's just adorable. And the thing is, she grew up poor. So a lot of things they didn't have. So they did the best they could with what they had. And that's the beauty of it. You know what? We could talk about Italian cuisine. We can. We can. It also cracks me up because I do the same thing when she's chopping up stuff. She cuts it in her hands. And her grandson's like, well, you got a cutting board. She goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Most of the stuff she does it in her hand. I do that too. Sorry, I was late. I was watching the extraction video here. It's foreign objects. Ah, you're never late, never late. Okay, Pump, this is where we'll be. But to watch her and to do the cooking, it's just so easy. And and it's great that she shares with everybody. She loves it that everybody online loves her. It's just a big hoot for her. And like I said, she's 80 something. She's old. She just keeps going. I think that's what keeps her going. That's one way of putting us off the food chat. Yeah. I watch that kind of stuff too. Actually, I watch a lot of the when you get the skin doctors and stuff like that, and they're removing things from people under people's skin. And it's amazing what can be hidden under the skin. That's what floors me, and it's really an interesting education. Um, and it's terrible to see what people suffer with for so long because they don't know how to, or where to go or what to do, and this stuff just keeps like growing, and it's like, oh my god. Good morning, Carla. How are you? It's our adventure girl. I hope you enjoyed your adventure. Yes, hump day, hump day. It is, I have to say, and actually a very beautiful morning here this morning. And I don't feel like a zombie. Yesterday I was total zombie. I'm, I'm a drop. She's a camel. One or two. Oh, she's got one hump. One hump. She's a one humper. I want to talk food, please. Hell, good morning, Cree, sweetie. How are you doing today? Yes, let's go ahead, throw it out there. What do you want to talk? Alessia wanted to talk Italian cuisine. What is everybody's favorite Italian dish? I really, I got really tired after mowing the yard and had to find something to wake me up. I would have been out for the count. I know we need to do ours. The jungle out there. So I told my husband last night, we need to get our butts out there, clean up the yard, front and back, and then start leveling off ground to put the framing in for the pool. That's going to happen today, whether I like it or not. I'm getting ready to take Mikey to summer program, but my day is editing. Oh, he's going to have so much fun to be little again. If you could hump for a day, that's one great day. That's just a miracle if you could do that for all day. My favorite Italian dish is one that gets in my mouth. There you go. She summed it up. Ooh, bruschetta. Nice. Or actually, is it pronounced bruschetta? Am I correct, Alessio? Bruschetta? Something to that effect. My favorite. One of my favorites, too. Even better if I didn't. Yeah, exactly. Even if I didn't have to cook it, I'm down with that. Of course, I won't go out if we go out to a restaurant, which is very rare. Uh, I won't order spaghetti because I mean you could make spaghetti at home. So I always go for the more complicated stuff that I wouldn't make at home. Simple pesto pasta and chicken served hot or cold. I don't care. I'll eat it all day. Nice. No chicken. My son's favorite is oh God, what is it? Chicken parmesan. My son likes that. I like oh yes. I would actually have to say that is my favorite lasagna. If you can make a good lasagna, you've got me. It's just such a wonderful comfort food. Yes, get some rest, Cree. I hope you're resting the best that you can. I'm making roasted chicken today for the old man to meet. Nice. Nice. I was going to do that for my father for Father's Day, but he wanted pot roast instead. So that's what I made, pot roast. In the crock pot with wine and beef stock and it come out so good. And of course, little by little I've been finishing off the wine. The chef had to eat some too. I'm hungry for Italian in the morning. What is this? Are you talking food or an Italian? Do you want? I know we started the food talk quick, so yeah, nobody's. I haven't eaten yet, so I'll be starving by the time we're done. Good morning, Jimmy. What's Jimmy's favorite Italian food? I think if I had to answer the phone one more time, break the damn thing. So told everybody I was turning my phone off today. So after talking to my son, that's what I did. Good for you. Good for you. You gotta, like I said, always take, even if it's the little moments, go hide in the bathroom, go outside, anything, just so you can collect your thoughts, or just vegetate and don't think at all. Sometimes that's even better. I did that after a while too. I shut the phone off. He's like, okay, I've had enough. I mean, how much it just it's just too overwhelming. I love my lasagna. I highly doubt it's very simple, similar to real Italian. Everybody has their own preferences when it comes to lasagna. My favorite Italian food is hamburger and French fries. Oh, come on. I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite, but because there's so many that I do enjoy. I do love Italian food, but I would have lasagna. Yeah, a good lasagna is just I'm vegetating today. I'm picturing a carrot. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I make a good lasagna. My grandma taught me she was 100% Sicilian. I'm the only one that knows how she made it. Oh, you've got the secret. Good for you. Little girl asking her dad for a lesbian for dinner. She was asking for lasagna. Oh, that must have been. I would have died laughing. Oh my God, that's funny. What do you want for dinner? Oh, I'd like to have some lesbian for dinner. That's freaking hilarious. Kids, the stuff that kids say. He likes manicotti. Oh, yeah. You know, I enjoy that too. Stuffed shells, but it's a big pain in the cheeks to make. It really is. It's worth it, but it's a pain in the let's see. Mom's lasagna, knees, weak arms, sweaty. There's vomit on his sweater already. Oh no! Oh no! My mother made an awesome lasagna. Mine's I think is pretty good too, but always enjoyed my mother's. I get the feeling that if you asked for a spaghetti bolognese in a proper Italian restaurant, a meat cleaver would come sailing past your ear from the kitchen. I know, I know. Well, this one we say well, like certain things, and then Alessio's like, "Oh no, no, no!" It's like we're sorry, we're sorry. I've because there's just certain ways that people like to have certain things. Like with my husband, I mean, we like fettuccine alfredo, but my husband likes me to put chicken in it. Excuse me. And I hope Alessio isn't passing out. Sometimes broccoli too. And my husband likes it that way, so that's the way I make it. I've made myself sick on manicotti. Oh, I do that. There's a dish that we have here. It's called chicken riggies. It's chicken rigatoni, and it's there's two ways that people make it with a cream sauce, but I do it with a red sauce, so it's more like it's a marinara sauce, and I like that better. And I would get sick because I would eat so much of it. I pretty much told myself, no, you got to stop doing that. Just talking about it, my mouth just starts watering. I'm just that's how hooked I am on it. Oh, good. Everything's good at work. Great. Try spaghetti and meatloaves. So I'm saying for Alessio. He's silent. He must have passed out. I'm sure I was put in the corner after I had mentioned that I had broke the spaghetti to fit in the container. And I laughed when I was doing it because I was thinking of him. I think, oh, geez, I'm breaking it. But it wouldn't fit. So I made it fit. I figured nobody's gonna know. I'm the one that does all the cooking. Autocorrect is against me today. Oh, spaghetti and meatballs is what you mean. Okay. And I have to say, I am a meatball snob. I have been to a lot of restaurants, and they don't make the meatballs. They get there's a company it's called Cisco that delivers pre-made foods, and that's what they use, and they're awful. They're awful. So hey, Cheza, how are you, Cheza? Just terrible meatballs. So yeah, it's got to be a good meatball. I'm surprised at you, Laura. I thought you'd said your favorite Italian dish would be spaghetti alla palomino. Well, that's the side dish, Sage. Let's see. No offense to Canadians, but what I saw my friends get was not lasagna, and I could hear my grandma losing her mind. I know, don't you love it? They'd be like, "Oh no, no, no! Don't eat that." Oh, you're melting too. Oh, quick! Everybody, turn the fan on for Cheza and Pomp and Roger. You poor people are all melting. Oh, when I was watching Bristol on Monday, those poor guys are in the studio and they were just like soaking wet. I was waiting for Ryan to slide off the chair. And like right now, I have 2 fans going on me now, and it's, like I said, 65, and it's nice and comfortable in here. But when we get up into the higher temperatures, it's going to be brutal in here. I have lasagna from Costco for supper. Well, leftovers. My belly wasn't happy yesterday. Not sure if it is yet today. Grumbling. Oh, now see, I won't. Um, I store bought. I mean, if that's what you get, that's what you got. But I'm not a fan of store bought frozen lasagna. I've had it once, and it was like, ooh, big disappointment. She can be quite saucy at times. Can our Laura? Yes, I can. You have no idea. Laura has many sides. Oh, and poor Pinky's freezing. So you got 2 ends of the spectrum there. Honestly, Laura, if I didn't have to leave the house or have my son walk in the house, I'd be in my bra and pants in a bucket of ice. I hear you. But that's the one thing that's nice that my son no longer lives at home. It's just my husband and I. I'll I'll sit and eat dinner in shorts and my bra if it's really hot. I'm like, oh, this is too hot. So I just lock the doors. I don't care. I'm dying. You got to do what you got to do. If you go in the other room, Cheza, just strip down and put your feet in some ice water. Got to do what you got to do. That's what. And then when weather like that, you don't want to cook. You don't want to eat because you're just miserable. So that's when I usually eat like a lot of salads. Well, that's rude. My tab crashed. Oh my. Yes, that's very rude. Give it the business. Pump same, and it's 75% humidity. We've been told to not open our windows and close the blinds and curtains. Yeah, make it dark. That's what I usually do when the temperatures are going to be bad like that. I shut everything up, cover up the windows, and it helps a great deal. And then at night when it's cooler, then I open everything up, let the cool breeze in. I'm in my bra, pants, and a bucket of ice. It's way too hot outside, so this feels nice. I'm in my bra and my pants and a bucket. Jimmy just made a song. Hey, Diane. Good morning. How are you? It's mental hot. We're English for fun. Yeah, I know. It's like a freak thing, right? Doesn't it happen like every so often? You guys get that heat blast and V team. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're having a super day. Oh, yes, please click the like button. That algorithm thing. Bring up the numbers so they let me keep continuing what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'll be in the background with the crickets. And that happens really quick in YouTube land. They're closing schools. It's too hot. Yeah, that's what they were saying the other day. Sean and then they were going to be closing schools. Here, a lot of the schools are air conditioned. So the kids got to suck it up and they got to finish. I'm on the bottom floor. The flats above me are absorbing all the heat at home. Yep. I'm doing good, Laura. How are you doing? Today is a good day so far, Diane. Thank you so much. So far, so good. See, but I said it. I cursed myself, so God knows what'll happen an hour from now. But I'm determined to get stuff done. I'll just take it a little at a time, sit in between whiles. I just got to go and do some, yard stuff and all that. You get embarrassed. Everybody's yard looks nice, and mine looks like the rainforest. I just got to clean this stuff up. If you come to Melbourne, you could freeze your titties. Oh yeah, because you guys you're in a winter cycle too. Brr. What children are in school this time of year? Excuse me. Our kids, I think. What the hell's today's date? I forgot what the hell today's date is. I think they have only like a day or two left. Today's 24th. Oh, actually, no. School is out. School is officially out for the summer break. So I have a nephew who's going to be heading up to the mountain. He's going to go work at the water park that's up there for the summer. So that's going to be an awesome job. He'll be around the water all day long. And all my friends are packing up and headed up to camp. And I'm sitting here. I can't go anywhere just yet. Let's see. Then they have 6 weeks off and then back in September. Yeah, I think it was last week or it was a couple days ago. The kids' school was out and then they're out until September, I want to say 9th. They got to go back in the 9th, something like that. I haven't had a kid in school in a long time, so I forget. I hesitate to say, but I'm having a good day as I fear to jinx it. Me too, Diane. That's why I always just say, I'm all right. I'm all right. But the minute I open my yapper, that's it. Down the toilet it goes. That's the kind of luck I have. I always tell you, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. And this year has really sucked. Just sucked. I think school's still around here until Friday. Yeah, pretty much. I think everybody's getting out. Uh, water schmatter. It's all about women in bathing suits. Yeah, I exactly. He's a teenager. He's been checking out all them chicks running around the water park half naked. Well, the water park we have is in Old Forge, and it's called Water Safari. But it was taken over by Six Flags, I believe. So they're going to be adding on to it. It's, oh my God, I've been going there since I was a kid. And it wasn't a water park back then. So, a few years back, they added all the water rides and all of that. So it's really nice. And boy, if you don't get there early, because the place is packed all summer. Our kids let out in June and go back in August. Oh, they get ripped off, man. I remember one time they were talking about extending the school year, and the teachers were totally against it. Like, oh no. Let alone the kids were freaking out. Thank God they never did it because it just gets too hot. Who can concentrate when they're hot? Even though we have AC in our schools, it's still miserable. My boy gets out late May and goes back in late July, which I think is way too soon. But what do I know? Yeah, same thing. Like, in Missouri, when we lived in Missouri, they had the kids get out and make because they had no air conditioning, so they would let them out early because of the heat. But then they ended up going back early. It's just, and July and August are usually the hottest months of the season. So that's why it's great here that they get out, in June and then they go back in September. Oh, to be in my 30s again. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't it be lovely? Is spring break 3 months? I thought America has 3 months over spring, summer, and the New Year starts. They do have a spring break. It's only a week. I forget when it is. Is it May? I think spring break is in May and it's a week. and then they go back. They have so many days off now. It's amazing. Pff, we didn't have as many days off as these kids get. Of course, we didn't have as much homework as they've got. They're bogged down with tons of homework. But they have, yeah, it's May, I believe, is spring break, and then they go back until June. And I think it's been a couple of days they've been out. The only reason I know that is because a friend of ours, after she works at the school, and when school's let out, that's when she packs up and goes to camp. She goes up and spends summer up on Alex Bay on the St. Lawrence River. Our schools were talking about having school all year, but they would get longer holiday vacations. Yeah, I just, let the kids be kids. Hey, Julie, good morning. 30s, I'd be happy in my yeah. I don't mind my age. I just mind the shape that my poor body is in. I hate it that I can't do what I used to do when I was in my 30s. And the older I get, the worse the conditions get. And it's just, you know how it is, Julie. We're shot. And all we do is pray for a miracle, please, Just, one good day. That's all we ask for. Once in a while, one good day. Those spring break movies have a lot to answer for. Yes, they do. Because around here, no, it's only like a week. It's because you always see those movies, spring break, and they take off and they're gone and they go to Mexico or wherever they go. No, you don't have time to do that around here. The kids are just happy they get to sleep in and stay up late, play video games. But this year, my nephew's old enough to work. He's 16, so yeah, he took a job, and he'll be living up there for the summer while he works at the water park. So that's going to be really cool. He's going to enjoy it. I want a career for 5. That's me too. Me too. It's just sucks. And that's why I'm saying I want to hurry up and get my outside stuff done quick, because when it starts to heat up, that's when I get really bad flare ups, and I'm pretty much useless. Oh no, technical difficulties, Sage. They give the impression of doing nothing for weeks. Yeah, no, it's only a week. So yeah, when it starts to heat up, that's when stuff goes into the shitter. So we gotta squeeze it in while we can. And I got to give Julie credit, because I don't know how you could drive all those hours to get to an appointment and you are in just pure misery. That's what I would be saying. I'm sorry. Just not happening. I got nobody to drive me. You people got to come to me. My concentration is shot. I'm going for a doze, but I'll keep this on the background. Back soon if I can get up. Oh, go rest, Roger. Go rest. I actually almost dozed off again while I was sitting here working on some stuff before the show started. I'm thinking, oh no, don't do that. I'll start that shit again. Wake up. And I'm still a little screwed up as far as my schedule goes, because last night I was wide awake. And I'm thinking, oh my God, no, I got to go to sleep. I got to get up early. Here's 1:00, and I'm still like, go to bed. You do just what you have to. Yeah, I know, Julie. Yep, we do what we have to do. Well, because they tried to pull that on me once with my rheumatologist. The one that I had here um, wasn't taking the insurance that I had anymore. So the nearest one was like an hour away. And when they made the appointment for the new doctor, I go, no, I don't have a way to get there. I'm not going all that ways for a 5-minute appointment. Because all they can do for me is, well, how you doing? Well, I give them all my complaints. Okay, we'll see you next time. Because I can't take any of the medications. So, and therapy absolutely did nothing. So, why waste my time and gas and suffer all that pain just to be told, okay, we'll see you in 6 weeks? Whatever. No. If you think you'll be doing nothing, say that to your mom. She'll find you something to do. Yeah, exactly. That works. My husband says, oh, you got nothing to do. I got a list, and he disappears. There's always a list around here. Yay, it's free. Good for Steve. I know, it's uncomfortable for them too. Actually, my dog needs a bath. I've got to brush out my kitty. So there's a bunch of pet stuff I got to take care of too. My dog was supposed to get a bath this past weekend, and it never happened because everybody was busy. So I'll squeeze it in today. I was telling you stinky puppy. She's, wags her tail. You smell like dog. See, that's the thing, yeah, Julie. Like, same thing. I'm lucky I've got specialists in the area, so that they could deal with my conditions. But it's, again, it's the network thing and who takes this insurance and that insurance. Unfortunately, we only have 2 rheumatologists here, and neither one take the insurance anymore that I have. So now I got to go outside of where I live. And like I said, it's literally, I sit in a waiting room longer than I do talking to the doctor, because there's nothing they can do. So it's just a pretty much checkup. Oh, okay, we'll see you next time. Same thing when I used to go to pain management place. They went through everything, and I was pretty much told by them, there's nothing we can do for you. Well, then what am I here for? So I stopped going to them. I'm just pretty much at the point, well, whatever. I'm just going to live my life and suck it up. That's the point I'm at. So that's the beauty of having, ice. Ice is my best friend. It really helps me out. Ice packs and the swimming pool. Just, floating around in the cold water helps with, the inflammation and the pain. It helps me a great deal. I mean, I know that doesn't work for everybody, but for me, it seems to work. So that's why it's important. I need to get the pool back up and running, and so I can just float my big ass around there. I got to buy some floats. And everybody goes, well, is there enough room for the kids? I don't care about the kids. It ain't for the kids, for me. Tell the kids to go to the beach. They want to horse around. This is a therapy pool. Oh, yay. Sage shared her sunrise. Beautiful. I never think about grabbing the camera and doing the sunrise in the morning. I'm lucky I can get down the stairs to take the dog out without falling down the steps. There's rheumatologists, pain specialists, etc. I need genetic specialists too. Yeah, see? And if they're not in your area, then you've got to, where you live, it's miles. I mean, it's hours worth of travel. That's, oh my God. I have something going on with the bones in my chest. I've had for years. Feels like there is something wrong with the joints where the rib bones meet at the sternum. Did you check to see if you have a hernia? You can get a hernia there, or it could be arthritis. Oh, that's what happened to me. The pain management just wanted to prescribe you and something. I don't want a prescription. I want pain not to be there. Figure out what's wrong. Yeah, well, see, I mean, they know what's wrong with me, and they know that I can't take the medications. So, I mean, there was physical therapy, which really didn't work that well for me. Actually, it made it worse. Good morning, Betty. How are you? So, like I said, they pretty much said and then they wanted to put that, I forget what it's called. Julie would know what it is. You have the surgery where they put attach the wires to your spine, and then you control it with a remote control. They wanted to do that, and I'm like, no, 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 no. It's some kind of pain blocker gadget. I forget the name of it. And I'm like, nope, I'm not letting you do that. I heard too many bad things about it. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Arthritis, yep. Wherever something connects, you can get arthritis. A stimulator? Maybe that's what it is. But I know that it's surgically implanted. And I said, you know what my luck would be? It would be on, and then I'd lose the remote. That's the luck I've got, so I'd be screwed. And then, I mean, it's supposed to block the pain. So I said, well, that's not a good thing to do, because what if I hurt myself? And then I'm not going to know it because I'm blocking the pain. So, yeah. And I was told by a few doctors that really isn't a good option. Spinal stimulator. That's probably it. Yep. Oh, did you try it and it failed? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And then you went through that for nothing. Yeah, no, no. I don't. When I mentioned surgery and putting foreign stuff in the body, I got problems with that. Damaged ribs and mid back from mopping. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Where the hell did I got that from? Moped accident. Mopping. Yeah, just making a floor. I have arthritis in it now. Yeah, my God. Laura, it doesn't work like that. I sent you a floating heart. Oh, thank you, Betty. Yeah, it doesn't show up on here. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't really dig into it, Julie. I just like, no, I didn't. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the whole idea of it. You would be a living voodoo doll. Yeah, exactly. Stomach pain. They failed to diagnose heart condition. She was taken by a heart attack a few months after. Oh, see that? They don't always know what they're doing. They don't. Actually, they happened to my husband's grandmother. She had a full physical. They said she had the heart of a teenager. Everything was beautiful. A week later, she died from a massive heart attack because she strained to go to the bathroom. She died in the bathroom. So if it's your time, it's your time. And all they like to do is fill you up with pills and all this other garbage. It's just, I don't know. I think going more natural route is the best way, because it's bad enough you're a mess, and now you're gonna screw up your organs by all these chemicals. Let's let's figure it out. Now, when they had me going for therapy, I mean, of course, because I have injured discs, I have bad discs in my back as well, and I have an arm issue, and so maybe that's pretty much what the water therapy was for. But it was just miserable because the water was warm, for one, and then they tell you to sit in front of the jets. That hurt like hell, made it worse. And yeah, I says, no, I can't do this either. I'm miserable. And then I would come home and just get in my own pool, which the water was cool. And that helped better than what they were doing. The heat blankets and all this other crap. It was just it was terrible. Yep, practice medicine, exactly. I mean, I'm not knocking doctors. They help when they can. But when you've got issues, like what Julie's got and what I've got, and when a lot of us got, it's a mystery, and it's just trial and error. Some things work great for people and not for others. And it's just the way it is. My brother's still in the hospital. Oh, no. If you have pain in your bones that can't be explained, I asked to see an oncologist because my grandmother had pain in the ribs for a long time. Hey, Ryan, happy hump day to you. Did you ride in on your camel? One hump or two. It turned out she had cancer in her bones. Yes, yep. And if they would have caught it, she would have been okay. See, and they didn't know. When you have issues like that, I think this is the way I think. I would say run a cancer test. Just run it. Just to check that box to make sure that that's not what it is, do research on it. It's one of the most painful conditions ever known. Ever known, I think is what she meant. Yeah, it's, and the thing is that they don't have extensive knowledge. So it's a hit or miss on what they can do to help you. My pain management doctor is my best friend. We've been with 12 years. His nephew is my primary and his uncle is my surgeon. Keep it in the family. There you go. The doing scope both ends. They think it's an ulcer. Not sure yet. Oh, geez. Hopefully that's all it is. And then it can be, corrected. I just told my daughter this morning, if I ever get diagnosed with something terminal, I'm on my last days. Make me a magic mushroom stroganoff. There you go. It's really hard when you got people who are suffering from a long-term illness. It's there's not much that we can do for them. Sorry, trying to do things around the house too. That's all right. Take it slow. Yes, it costs them nothing to do blood tests. We pay for that. Yeah, exactly. I had some freaky, like the thing that I had with the headache I've had for 2 weeks. And I know it's a spine issue. Something is out of alignment because when my husband tried to crack my back, it popped a little bit and the headache went away. So I know it's a neck and back thing, and I'm just waiting for it to crack because I can't get to the chiropractor. And of course, I forgot when my son was here, I was going to tell him to give me a bear hug and just crack it all the way down. Sometimes he can do it, sometimes he can't. But this is the first time I've had issues where it caused me a headache every day. And so the first thing that pops into your head is, oh man. Well, like when my mother, her dementia, she had a headache every day. It was every day. And that's how the dementia started. So then when this thing started, I'm thinking, oh no. But then when, like I said, it popped the back and then it let up, I'm like, okay, but I felt it. I could feel the pressure between the shoulder blades. I could feel that something's out of alignment. And then in the lower area, and in the neck, I can feel the pressure points. So I know it's a spinal thing. With fibromyalgia, people get misdiagnosed with stuff because they say, oh, it's just your fibromyalgia, that you could have cancer or something. Yeah, that's why when you know the difference. I mean, when you've got fibromyalgia or any kind of pain or nerve pain condition or something like that, you know the difference of it's that or it's something else. We've lived with it for years, so we know hit or miss, I have headaches every day, then I get migraines. I've only had one migraine in my life, and I don't wish it on anybody. That was horrific. But see, the headache thing was a new thing. I've never had this issue when my spine has been out of alignment. So it's out pretty far apparently, and it causes pressure at the base of my skull, which in turn the headache comes on. But I have a weak vessels in the left side of my brain. So, oh yeah, and the migraines don't help. My God, it's just an awful thing. If you have headaches, have someone step on your foot or your foot. I heard that you won't have a headache. Not a medical advice. Well, that didn't happen to me actually. It was a few days ago. I was tired. I was bitching about the headache, and I ended up smacking my toe, stubbing my toe. My husband goes, "Well, now you forgot about the headache." I go, yeah, pretty much. But I don't want to bust up my poor toe either. That wasn't the solution. Ocular headaches are a weird experience. Yeah, well, then I was getting that too, like pain in the eye, and I'm thinking, oh God, Jesus, just put me in the boneyard, man. And it doesn't help sitting in an office chair in front of the computer for long periods of time either. And I do that because I'm trying to get magazine stuff done and other research, and then booking people for the show. So I'm in here for a while, and I always forget to get up and walk around a little bit. The stroganoff sounds trippy. Yeah, oh yeah. I sent you 2 recipes. Oh, good. I'm gonna check them out. Thank you so much. That's why I gotta get me some sage. Oh, that's why I had made the comment before about to Julie doing research, seeing if you could find your own cure. You have the knowledge, you know what you're experiencing. So, who better than to try to find a way to relieve these issues as somebody who's living it, and then consult with doctors and scientists and to figure it out. I mean, I know they have their notes from seeing patients, but it's not the same as if you're dealing with somebody that it lives it every day. Maybe I don't know, but I've never had it checked. I was afraid it was mold, to be honest. Yeah, it's probably, yeah, it's either arthritis, Jimmy, or you might have a hernia. I'm saying arthritis. Yeah, no, I know there's no cure, but some way that you could manage a medication or some kind of treatment where it would give you some kind of a relief, ease it up a bit. And who better to be than somebody that's living it, Like I remember when I was first come down with the fibro, I was told by several, oh, it's all in your head. And I know we've all been through that. And I looked at that guy, boy, did I want to throat punch him. In my head, no, it's from head to toe, man. And it's not my imagination. I wouldn't be here, if it wasn't something that was serious. That's not a hernia. Then it's probably it's arthritis. But go have it checked, just in case. You sit in a waiting room and the tooth is no longer hurt. Oh, yeah, that's psychosomatic. Yeah. That's because you don't want the dentist going in there and touching anything. It's not a tumor. That was my Arnold. What gets me is they say how their body feels and they run tests and can't find anything wrong. I don't know about y'all, but they make me feel like it's all in my head. Well, no, that's what they insinuate. Well, because that's what that doctor said to me, and I was so mad. I'm like, you asshole. I did. I got into an argument with him. I said, it's not just in my head. It's in my whole body, and it just showed up one day. So what the hell is this? Oh my God, no, don't go that drastic. Keep searching. God willing, there'll be something. I got gaslight by a doctor and Ben told me that 2 MRIs and nerve conduction test then wouldn't let me have a follow-up appointment to go over the results. Didn't even give results until I demanded it. Are you serious? You know what? Because some doctors find us to be a nuisance. You know what they're thinking? Oh God, it's that one again. No doctor will remove both my arms and legs. Yeah. Even though I know you're going through such hell, I don't know. Would you really want to have that done? Unless I'm dying, I'm about done with doctors. The doctor I have now is great. Uh, he's a little bit of a pain in my cheeks because and he's only doing it for my own good because he rags me about not having certain tests done. Well, you're older now and you need, yeah. I know, but I'm not doing that. Or I used to say, I'll get to it. I thought about doing it myself. Oh God, Julie, no. Believe me, I've thought of that once in a while too. No, don't do that. No. Are there any doctors that are like House? Remember that show? Oh, I used to love that show. Used to love that show. I mean, we have some great doctors around here, but uh, yeah, I don't recommend cutting off your own limbs. Yeah, it could be a little risky, a little messy. Yeah. No, is the connection back? Yeah, it is. Lost connection for a second, guys. So I definitely know how she feels because you're like, oh, I'm just, you have limits. Sometimes some days you just got your limit. Like, oh, I can't stand this no more. Just push me off a bridge. I just, just, but yeah. And yeah, I have to go next month to the doctors. They finally sucked me into an appointment. And I always tell them, I say, if I'm feeling bad, I'll be here. Otherwise, I know I don't need to come in. But no, you gotta do it. Just to make the insurance companies happy. You do your yearly visit, and then you hear about, oh, how you didn't, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll get to it. Unless you have it. Yeah, I understand. Julie, yes, we don't have it. All we can do is sympathize with you. I'm sure it's not a good time. And all we can do is encourage you just to keep being stubborn and pushing forward. That's all you can do. And you're probably thinking, because I think the same thing. What did I do in life to deserve this? It's just the way it is. It's the cards we were dealt. And it could be triggered from something from birth, or maybe you're just too rough on your body and it triggered something to make it to happen. It's just, we just don't know. Mine was triggered by what I did for a living for years. I started off with just my arm tingling and falling asleep on me, and then it was like an explosion. It took over my whole body. I'm a bitch. I still go. That's right. Yeah, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. And there's a lot of people that don't understand. And, they say things and because they just don't understand. Julia just got flashbacks from Nick Tuck when the woman removing her breast in protest. Oh, good God. Oh, God, no. I'm not lopping anything off, even though I'd like to. Wouldn't go that far. Oh, thank you, Betty. I hope we all feel better. Of course, now I don't have an excuse not to go to the doctor's appointments because my excuse was that because my mother. I said I can't leave. I got nobody to care for my mother. And then the doctor, well, you got to take care of yourself too, or you can't take care of your loved ones. And yeah, but I can't bring my mother with me, and I can't leave her home by herself. So, but now that mom is gone, I don't have that excuse anymore. So they got me. Let's see. The nerve pain is hard to describe to someone because you just want to like bite your first because there's nothing you can do for the pain, and then you're just so arm will hurt all the way down. She was using an electric knife. Oh my God. Oh God, I can feel that. Oh. Then being born with genetic conditions. Yeah, birth defects, then skeletal back conditions. And then the devil keeps trying. That's right. That's right. Don't let him take you down. That's when people say, "Oh, go to hell." Say, "I'm already there." So kiss my ass. Excuse me. Hey, Susan. Susan's jumped in for the hump. How you doing today, sweetie? Let's see. Pop says, to be fair, Julie, you're doing better than when I first got to know you. Now you're going out building your channel. Awesome. Yes. Well, you know what? She's probably she's probably like me and the rest of them. Says, just do it. Just you get tired of living in the pity party because everybody goes, "How you feeling?" Well, you really don't want to tell them the truth because you get tired of saying it, and you get tired of hearing yourself say it because I know I do. It's like all right, people don't want to hear this crap. Oh, I'm great, but the truth is when you feel like hammered shit, and and it's every day. It's every day. So you just gotta. I have the attitude. All right, I'm just choosing to have a good day until I get to a certain limit when the body's like, no, you're not. But you do the best that you can. Excuse me. Are we talking about meat? We were talking about lasagna. Does that help? We could talk about meat if you want. What kind of meat do you want to talk about, Susan? Actually, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to make for lunch. I have no clue. I'll find something. If it was still chilly out, I'd make like pastine soup or something. But I think it's a little too warm for soup. Susan wants the meaty conversation. Oh Christ, I haven't even thought about what I'm gonna do for dinner either. What's I having for dinner? Usually my father hits me up with that question first thing in the morning, and I'm like, I haven't even gotten that far yet. I'll think about it later. I think God wants me to be an exorcist. I keep attracting guys who are fighting their demons. Oh, good Lord. Smack him in the head with a bottle of holy water. Maybe that'll help. Oh, Susan's having burgers. Nice. With a lot of condiments. You always use your condiments. Safe, always use safeties. Food safety first. Okay, I'm back. How are you? We're having burgers and homemade french fries. Nice. Another burger. We're all hanging out. We're bouncing back between food and pain and all kinds of fun here, Mariah. I'm supposed to go to. Oh, that's right. That's right. You're supposed to go to Williamsburg for investigation. Should be a lot of fun. Most haunted homes in the Gallows. Randolph House is said to be one of the most haunted in the U.S. Oh, you lucky bastard. My husband was even kicking that ideal around. He goes, maybe we should take that trip. Because he didn't realize until I started doing research and stuff on the stuff that goes on in Pennsylvania. And he found it interesting. He would love to go. And then he looked it up to see how far the ride was. He's like, yeah, I don't think so. It's too long of a ride. Can't wait. You're going to be live, right, Ryan? I hope so we can see. That's going to be fun. See, that's another thing. With all of the medical issues, that's it just f's things up because I can't go anywhere. Not long distance anyway. So it really ticks me off because there's so many things I'd like to go and investigate and check out and yeah, I can't survive the ride. I'm just shot when it comes to that. Excuse me, I'm choking to death. Yes, the lovely Mariah is here to hang out with us. I'm so happy. She needs to visit more often. Sorry, guys, I got a tickle in my throat. Good God. More coffee, quick. Yes, it should be live. I hope so. Oh, good. And that's tomorrow. So, yeah, I got nothing going on tomorrow. So, I'll be here waiting with everybody else. We'll be waiting. I know Julie's freaking everybody out with the new title. They're thinking The Living Dead. Who the hell is that? And I'm laughing. I go, they'll figure it out in a minute. Chili fajitos. Nice. I have no clue what the hell to make. Of course, the cupboards are a little thin. I haven't gone shopping, so I have no idea what the hell to make. Whatever I got in there is what I'm going to throw together. Julianne, you switched it up on me. Oh, she did on everybody. I die laughing, Julie. I'm in a chat. She'll in there. She'll be saying something. And people, the look on her face is like, "Who the hell is that?" And that's why I figured you did it. Yeah, because that's how she feels exactly. But everybody's like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "Oh, they don't know it's Julie." I got to ask, is that Mariah? Mariah? She's sweet, lovely. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's our lovely Mariah. She's come to hang out with the crew. This channel is about the neurodivergent experience, not paranormal, but it's still mean. Yes, yes, we miss Mariah. Miss Zach, our quiet Zach. It's Mariah. Think about it, Jimmy. You know which Mariah it is. Let's see. You could see the original Woodstock. It's New York upstate. I've been on. Oh, it jumped on me while I was a reading. See Santana. It's so cool museum too. You're gonna have so much fun. Now, see, I don't know what the hell's going on because we're not supposed to have any rain today, and the burning in my arms have just increased by about 10. It's really starting to hurt pretty bad. Uh, he's autistic too, obviously. Zach, he's the best. Oh, yes. I used to love it. He would just sit there, and you're like, quick, poke him. Is he still is he still alive? He's just so quiet, and this. He's just thinking and taking it all in. He's an observer. It's great. And he seems so shy. But come on, tell Phyllis and Mariah. He's a little devil, isn't he? Hide some little horns under that hair. I don't know if this message went through earlier, but I'm down to the last 1.5 minutes of this first episode. It seems so close yet miles away. You'll get there. I was expecting actually you to go on yesterday, Jimmy. I was so bored. I'm thinking, oh, please, somebody go on. Anybody go on, please. And nobody went on. And then I thought, maybe I'll go on. But it was late, and I'm like, no, I ain't going to do that. Hello, Wayne. Good morning, Wayne. I said, people see enough of me. They didn't need me to go on again. So see, then I'm on this morning, and then I'm on tonight with Enzo, the science guy. You guys got to come and check out Enzo. I love having Enzo on. He's such a great guy. Well, we're talking a little paranormal, a little UFO. He's been out on some adventures, so he's going to share all of that with us in his secret scientific van. So cool. I think that's something that you'll enjoy, Ryan. Everybody loves Enzo. That should be a lot of fun. Yeah, Enzo's a great guy. Next time, grab me. If it was, it was late though, Susan. I think you were sleeping already. And I'm like, oh, okay. What am I gonna do? And I already worked on the magazine, put the finishing touches on that. And so I'm just sitting here scrolling through and thinking, come on, Jimmy will go live. Jimmy didn't go live. And then I had a nice conversation with somebody else afterwards. So that was lovely. And then I'm thinking, okay, it's getting late. I need to go to bed because I got to get up early. Nah, I can't be going live just yet. I'm trying to be a bit mysterious. Oh, mysterious Jimmy. When I want to go live, I want to work on the cartoon. Well, no, that's when you got to bring back the game night, Jimmy. Not like a guilt trip, right? Hint, hint. Oh, out of the loop. Who's Enzo? Enzo is a lovely man that I met on the Karen show. He's the science guy. He knows all about what's going on in the world of science, according to UFOs. And he had just finished up putting together a van. So now he's traveling, collecting data on paranormal stuff and UFO stuff. So he's going to be filling us in. He's such a fun person. A really nice man. I had him on, what was that? Oh, last fall one time. So he said, I know he's been busy, doing his adventures and going on stuffs. And so I talked to him last week or so. I think it was it last week, guys? He showed up and I said, come on, you got to come back on. So he's going to be on tonight. Enzo's a funny man. He's great. Anyone could take my place. But no, it's not the same, Jimmy. No, no. You never give yourself any credit, man. Oh, see, and that's right, because he's in Julie's area. So she's met Enzo. She's so lucky. He's so fun. Very nice person. And you know how it is. It's really hard to find authentic people here on YouTube. So when we do, it's a blessing. It's like, I was telling people yesterday about, my group here in the chat and that come on my evening show. You're all great people. And so it really is a blessing. Yeah, you get the occasional, shit bird, but they get kicked out. Great mods. Just kick them out. Julie could give us the scoop on Enzo. Oh yeah, there's that thing, the merch. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead. Thank you for posting that, Sage. There's all kinds of stuff on there. Sorry, not said hi to all. I'm totally out of it. What were you up late last night there, Wayne? Hitting the bottle a little bit there? Or were you in a food coma? Yes, we miss seeing Mariah's face. Well, there's a few people that we miss, but I know there's a lot of people who have stepped away from the community because of the crap. Actually, I just seen the post that Mythos put up. Oh, just terrible that he's going to be backing off for a while too. And I get it. It's not the same as when we all started out. And there's just his post put it brilliantly. It's just too much garbage. And I wish people would go back to their roots and just do what we come on here to do, And there's always just something else that gets in the way. So who knows what the future of it will be, but hopefully the better will win out. You know what I mean? Just seen the post with Mr. Prism. Yes. And I messaged him. I go, oh, geez. Somehow we're going to miss you. Hopefully he'll hang out and chat. I mean, I didn't ask what was going on because it's none of my business, but that just sucks. See what I mean? That just sucks. Excuse me. Honestly, that's why Jimmy and Brittany. Yeah, that's what I figured. I have taken a good break from the paranormal. Very excited to get back out there. Historical Williamsburg, giant town. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun, Ryan. We can't wait to see. It's hard to want to maintain the YouTube grind. I fell off for a few years while dating Gavin's mom, but I can't stay away. I mean, I look forward to hanging out with you guys in the morning, and then interviewing, some great people, getting information out there, and then just enjoying the guests and the chat and it was anybody else's programs as well. I was enjoying what everybody was putting out and the chat, and then then you get the troublemakers and the drama, and all of this stuff is just taking over, and it's just really sad to see. It really is. Hadn't slept all night due to the heat wave. Grabbed 40 winks a few hours ago. Oh boy. Is there any end in sight for that heat wave, Wayne? What are your weather folk saying? Are they saying is it going to come to a halt at some point? And I get it. You get discouraged, when you're doing your thing because I've been through it too. There's been how many times I've thought to myself, "What am I doing? I'm crazy. I got to get the hell out of this." And my husband would say, "No, you've worked too hard. You've built up a great group of people. Don't throw it all away." And then I'd say, "Yeah, you're right." So that's why I always say, no drama. And like I said, the mods know the minute they see it happening, just get them out. I'm not going to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm usually out of the loop unless I start getting a ton of messages. And then I'm thinking, okay, I got to go ask somebody what the hell's going on. Why am I getting sucked into this crap? I get in trouble for stuff I don't even do. So then I got to go clean it up. And I don't want to, that's a waste of my time. They're saying it's hot as shit. Oh, yeah. Well, boy, I'm glad they went to school for that, huh? Geez, you already knew that. I'll tell you something different. I always said my husband missed his calling. My husband is always right when it comes to the weather. The weather people here hardly ever get it right. And I hear my husband this year when he looks at here's the weather forecast and he goes, "Oh, he's full of shit. You know what he's talking about." And then when my husband says, "This is what's going to happen," and it's my husband, he missed his calling. He should have been a weatherman. I'm still doing paranormal stuff, just completely different way. As I've been saying, people deserve more. We needed an actual uh, budget so we can do it right. Oh, production budget so we could do it right. Yeah, that's what it is. And I like it now that because I'm going to have Lisa and Wes on next this coming Sunday actually. So there'll be no miniature show. I'm doing a APRF interview about their latest video, the latest equipment that they've been using. They're moving forward, and it's wonderful to see. And hopefully, everybody will start doing the same, moving forward, doing things a little different, so that maybe we would get better results. I'm qualified as mentally unstable. In a good way, Jimmy, in a good way. Well, I'm glad that, that Mariah is doing her thing. And like I said, but we missed your face. So hopefully eventually, you'll pop in every now and then. And on a live or whatever, so that we can interact with you. But I mean, and the chat is just as good. So I'm glad that you came in. APRF, they're awesome. Yes, they are, and I love what they're doing. So I had to have them on so that we could all ask them questions. They are a part of my project. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, because what they're doing is fantastic. It's just great. It really is. I love it when people go outside of the box. The majority are locked in. Oh, we do this, we do that. They've been doing this for generations, and we haven't gotten anywhere. That's why I always had said to Friday House, he has the electronics knowledge, and now he's building up his paranormal knowledge. And I said, so when I said, get it together with people who've had, 20, 30, 40 years in the field. Get together and compare the data and see what they could find out to make equipment that would give us some kind of, I don't even say results, but better than what we've got. You know what I mean? We will pop in and do a live to update you all at some point. Wonderful. So, because I know Friday is working on new things. He hasn't let the cat out of the bag yet, but he's working on stuff, and he's working with people behind the scenes. And, I'm not a big one for the gadgets, but use them, do the experiments, see what you come up with. You never know. But we need something that's legit. All these other companies, I could put together, some lights and, an antenna and a speaker, anybody that has basic knowledge of putting electronic things together can do that. We want something that actually is going to register um, things that are happening. It's all about bringing something fresh and new. APRF are just great with everything they do. Yeah, they're looking towards the future. I'm sorry, it took a little longer than it should for me to connection. Lovely to have you with us again. Aw, it's like a twisted circle using the same equipment, the same results. Yeah, and not going beyond the boundary. You gotta push it out. Yes, James is great. He's a great asset to the community. He's a very lovely man. He really is. And I love it that he's doing this. He's doing it the right way. And we'll just have to see what they come up with. And I have said that before about measuring wind and draft, because most of the time when you hear well, the door slammed, that's a draft. Did anybody get the meter out and test the wind and the drafts and the currents that are going around in the house, in the area that you're in? Because majority of the time that's what it is. And I've never seen anybody test any of that stuff except for APRF. Not anybody that I've watched or paid attention to. There could be more out there. We just got to find them. Same thing with sound waves and stuff like that. Frequencies is maybe that's my big thing is the communication. That's why I like EVPs and stuff like that. They might be communicating with us and we just don't know it. We pick up EVPs. Some of them aren't really clear, but some are. We've all had our experiences. So what are we doing? We need to figure out how to increase that ability to have some sort of communication. Oh, glad. Did you have anything good, Betty? I'm taking suggestions because I have no clue what to make. Thank you, Ryan. It won't be on YouTube, maybe trailers. It's for a streaming service, really investigation documentaries focused on all angles, not just paranormal. That's so exciting, Mariah. That's so exciting. We look forward to that. See, reaching beyond the boundaries. I mean, YouTube isn't the everything and end all. We do this because we want to interact with like-minded people. But it's the realm is so much larger than YouTube. What about them saying those Teslas used to be able to see ghosts? What is that radar? Yeah, I heard that too, and I also heard that that's BS. I don't know. Maybe there is something in that technology that can pick up something. I've never really looked much into it, but I did, skim over it quickly, and I heard that, no. So see, Mariah's been busy. She's been busy. So that's good. We've got something to look forward to. That Sharknado could get something on cable TV. I think all of us would have a chance to write and produce. I just like it that everybody shares what they've experienced. You learn something from everybody's experience. That's why I always encourage everybody to send stories in. Your name doesn't have to be on it. Um, if you want anonymous, I'll put anonymous. But sharing those experiences I think, is important because we're going to get something out of everybody's experience, as little as it is. So useless that they registered solid human as what could appear to us to be ghosts. Well, I don't know. Is it? Well, it's like the SLS. That was gaming technology, and then it switched over to paranormal, equipment. I haven't found any proof that that works for paranormal field whatsoever. I've even done it in my own home. All it does is make me laugh. So I really, hold no stock in any of that. I love the paranormal. So our documentaries do focus on alleged haunted locations that have more rich parallels for all. Of course, something pops up right in the middle while I'm reading this. Oh, how rude. Uh, where the hell was I? Rich parallels for all aspects. First one will come out in 2019, 2030. It takes a long time to create. Yes, it's a lot of work. So we're excited to see what's going on. So cool. Yes, Betty, you told us about your orbs. And like I say, if you guys want to write up something quick, just write it out. Type it out, send it to me, share it. Everybody is very interested in people's personal experiences. It's something different, something no one is doing. That's the ticket right there. Something that no one is doing, and people are going to flock to see it, to learn, to experience it. So that's just fantastic, Mariah. It really is. There's just so much we are missing, and I like it that now we're seeing groups stepping beyond the boundaries that we've given ourselves to come up with different kinds of data and experiences and excuse me, and then we're lucky enough to be able to share in it and experience it with them. We have to do this, otherwise it's going to be the same old thing, and I'm just happy to get out and try a location that I've never done. Nothing new with equipment, but I'm looking for voices. I've heard a lot of EVP activity there, Ryan. So yeah, get that recorder out. And I mean, that's the place to go. Once I get my crap together here, there's a lot of places that I want to revisit here. Um, and I want to hit some places in the later evening hours because of local legend, folklore. Specifically, one is the Oriskany Battlefield. Uh, there is stories out there where you do see soldiers and nurses walking across the field. I would love to be able there at night. Just let the camera run and see if anything shows up. People said they've seen it, so it's worth a shot. I love orbs because they are real, documented natural thing that scientists can't explain. The real orbs, not dust or bugs. Exactly, exactly. And I think you could tell the difference. You really can. I mean, if that's your expertise, you're going to know the difference between an actual orb and dust or bugs. I did have someone send me something a while back, and they could have sworn, oh, it might be orbs in this, that. What do you think? And the minute I looked at it, I knew it wasn't orbs. And I hate to give people bad news, but it's because you don't like to burst anybody's bubble. And then I would explain in detail, about what, this, you could tell if it's a bug or if it's rain, same thing. You're thinking, oh God, it's a shower of orbs coming towards me. No. But see, but the person didn't get upset. They're all good. So now I know what to look for. So see, you're educating somebody. And just like me, I'm educated by others on things that I may have never heard of or never experienced or never done. So that's why I like it when people share that stuff with me. Because then I'll look it up, think, oh God, yeah, that's really cool. Or, the battlefields are amazing. Oh yeah. And I've been there before. I've posted some pictures, but it's all been during the day. I haven't gotten any EVPs from it. We weren't there that long, but I want to go back at dusk and set up. Of course, they close them down at night. So, but I don't think I'll get in trouble because it's like, you're on the side of the road. What are they going to do? And then just, set up a camera and point it towards the field and see what shows up. Also running digital recorder, see if I pick up any sound. So it'd be really cool. At the reception for my grandma's funeral, when we took a family picture, there was an orb that was exactly her height, standing like in the middle of the picture. We were indoors. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And sometimes what others are doing can give you inspiration to try another. Exactly, Sage. Exactly. What are we here for? Sharing experiences beats talking about food. But it's fun to talk about food too, Pom. Even though it makes us hungry. And here, it's the morning brew, so you can talk about it whatever you want. But I love it when we do get into these kind of conversations. Because you're right, Sage, it inspires people. Well, geez, hey, Ryan's doing this. Let me see how it works for me. Or, hey, Mariah did this. Let me see, Or you say, oh, geez, I didn't know this or that. Thank you. You can see them with your eyes, not just on camera. Yep, exactly. And see, I've caught some stuff in photos that I've taken, and I've posted them on shorts and stuff like that. And I just put up, what's your opinion? Because I'm not going to come out and say, oh, yes, this is this. No, I don't do that. I want everybody else's opinion. I don't take offense. It could be a blip on the lens, or it could be dust, or it could be, sunspot, or this, but look at the shapes. Look at how it's, how it looks. It might be in one shot, but then not in the next shot. So and I appreciate everybody's input. That's what I'm here for, to absorb the information and to learn, just like you guys are. I did a sky watch and had some weird flashing white lights show up in the sky. Hard to show, just seemed like airplanes, but I know they're not spaceships. The planes and helicopters move along. These didn't. Yeah, see, again, yeah, movement is different, because I've seen some strange things in the sky. I'm thinking, wait a minute, that ain't no plane, and it's not, think, okay, maybe satellite but it just had a weird thing. So who wants to smoke this with me? Hit it up for me, Jim. I might be needing it later. What about the smells? Because you know how sometimes you smell perfume, weird places like my dad's house, and lives with the smell of a lit match, like sulfur smell, like someone lit a match. Yes. Smells are very interesting. I've had that happen a few times. I've had family members have had that happen. Yeah, see, Betty says she smells her hubby's cologne. If I smell my mother's perfume, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. It hasn't happened yet, but I know what my mother wore. The perfume bottle actually is still in her bedroom. Let's see. Maria, I have different shapes and colors. Yes. Many phantom smells can be debunked as farts, especially if you're hanging out with Ryan. Those would be known as death farts, but I donated for Simon Three Spires Mental Health. It's important. Yes, it is. I know. What a shame. What that was so sad. I had just seen that video where he gave everybody the heads up of what happened. It's that's just such a struggle. The people dealing with mental health issues, and it's hard. The problem is that most of the time we don't know it because they don't say anything, and then it's too late when something happens. It's That's why I always encourage people. You know what? We're all here for each other. And you're having a bad day, just reach out to somebody, send a message. Say, are you busy? Can you chat for a little bit? Sure. What's going on? I'm never too busy not to chat with somebody. What do you mean you gotta work? Come on, that's lame. Work. You have a good day, Susan. Don't work too hard. My mom's aunt had a distinct smelling medicine. She had to use. Mom woke one night to smell that after her aunt had died. Nothing else smelled like it, and her aunt had never been in the bedroom before. Yeah, see, isn't that amazing? So that's just letting that person know they're there. That's how I look at it. They're there either to say goodbye or to let you know that they're still there, with them. They're not alone. Yeah, gas demons. Yeah. Well, from what I heard, it's probably pretty much the devil itself coming out of Ryan's ass. I heard it's bad news. Just ask Beardo. I think poor Beardo's been damaged because of that experience. Oh no, I missed what happened. Oh, are you talking about with Ryan there and Beardo? Most paranormal experiences are very personal. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. That's why I always tell everybody, don't be afraid to share them. And I never say who it is or who it belongs to. You send me the story, and it's between you and I. I never give out that information. Uh, it's a personal thing, and I'm honored that people share it with me and allow me to put it in the magazine for other people to see it and experience it. Um, or if I do hear about a story or something like that, then I contact the person and I ask permission. I never do anything without somebody's permission because it is so personal. And I know a lot of people are afraid to step forward or say anything because they're afraid that people are going to make fun of them or, chop it all to hell. And it just, I don't ever do that. It's because I've been through that where I've told experience and they look at me like, oh, come on, really? They are. I only saw what I saw, but terrified me. Yeah, some of them are very terrifying. Some people have experienced some really scary stuff. And then others have experienced such lovely things, like things to do with loved ones that have already passed. Um, Same thing like with near death experiences. Like Ryan had come on and talked about his near death experience. That blows my mind. Yeah, I'm almost afraid to tell people. See, that's what I'm saying, Betty. You should never be afraid to express what you want to express. The people making fun are just idiots, for one. Uh, and it just shows their level of maturity. All right, you guys are all awesome. Talk to you later. I gotta go chase the kids. Okay, have fun. We're looking forward to your adventure. That's why I really like wind exposes these. Oh, Florio exposes those psychics because you think they're real and they're going to make you feel comforted, but they're like, yeah, they're all grifters. And see, it's wonderful because she grew up in that atmosphere, so she knows what she's talking about. Um, and it's sad. I mean, because I've been through that. I've had it's premonition dreams. I've always had them. It doesn't always work the way you think it works. But like if I have, and I don't go into detail, if I have a dream about somebody, then I'll contact him and I'll just say, "Is everything okay over there?" And they're like, "Why?" I said, "Well, I'm just, I had a bit of a dream and you were in it, and I'm just checking to see if you're okay." I don't usually go into detail. Um, but then when you tell people that you have stuff like that happens, again, you're a weirdo, or you're full of shit. I never ever claim to be psychic. I'm not psychic, but I do have this thing that I do, and it's all through dreaming. And unfortunately, sometimes, it does come true, and some of it's not great, but it's just something that I've always had to deal with. I feel comfortable in this chat, Laura. You're a wonderful. Oh, thank you, Betty. And we love you, Betty. Let's see. I really wish my brain made it up. See, that's what it is. And then you doubt yourself. You're thinking like, oh shit, did this really just happen to me? Or, and then you have to just sit back, analyze it, go over what you've experienced. I mean, I've had people come to me and wanted me pay me to do tarot readings and all of that. I said, listen, no, I don't do that kind of thing. I could, if I was a jerk, I could make a fortune. I just can't do that to people. I can't take advantage of somebody who is hurting and looking for answers. I'll have a conversation with them and try my best to, figure stuff out with them. But as far as taking money and taking advantage, yeah, I'm sorry, I got a conscience. I can't do that. I don't mean to self promote. Well, then don't. No. But I believe I have written probably the best song for me. It's the best song lyrically I've ever written. Well, that's wonderful, Wayne. Guys, go check it out. I don't know, Wayne. You've written some really good ones. Not crazy. It was one of the most chilling things I've ever seen. Let me tell you about it in a little while. So, see, everybody has their experiences, and whether you want to share them or not is up to you. But don't ever be afraid to share, guys. None of us here would make fun of anybody. Okay, I gotta go too. Love you all. Gotta get my test for the day. Oh, me too, Laura. With the dreams, honestly, it's weird. Yeah, sometimes it's scary, Mariah, isn't it? Because I've had some, and I'm thinking, oh God, I don't want to have to tell somebody this, but it is what it is. So actually, yeah, it's the 2 hour mark, guys. 2 hours flies right by when we're having a good time. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the lurkers too. And Mariah, it was wonderful to see you, sweetie. Hopefully you'll pop back in again. Excuse me. Let's see. One last there. Do you ever wonder if it's something left over from like your primal instincts that you're picking up on, like an extra sense of something to warn us or to keep us from danger? Good question. It'll be one of Claire's stories at some point. Oh, okay, Roger. I don't know. I know it runs in my family. Uh, Girly, I know my father has always done it. My grandmother. We've always had it's a dreaming thing. Um, and sometimes it's not very pleasant, like I said. And sometimes something's going on and you can't help. So you're helpless in the dream, and then when you wake up and then you find out that this thing has happened, or it's really odd, but it's something that I've always done. And then I pick and choose whether or not to divulge what's going on with the person, because I don't want to scare somebody, or, it's just really strange. Um, but if it's something that I could do to help prevent them from getting in trouble, then I'll say, oh no, don't do this or don't do that. Wait a day or two. And, it's helped out some people in some bad situations. I will share, but not publicly. I totally understand that, Julie. But like I said, if you ever want to write it down, send it in and just put on there, please don't use my name. We can do that. And, this way you could share it, and people can share it with you. But I want to say thank you, everybody, for hanging out this morning. A great show as always. You guys are a great coffee crew. You really are. Please remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, become a member if you want to. And check out the merch too. Why not? Yeah, just do it all. And what the hell, right? But tonight, Enzo, 7 o'clock Eastern. Enzo the Science Guy. We're going to have fun with Enzo because he's a blast. Hopefully you guys will all come and check it out. I've got to go find something to dig up to eat for lunch before I pass out. But until later, guys, I will see you all. Have a great day.